Hey, Shalom, welcome to Vocab Kapashim, Jim London, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chadash. When I give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the hopeful, like pushing his truth in all sincerity. Back again with another video, and I got this article here from Sky News, right? And over here in the UK, we just had a Archbishop of Canterbury, right, had to resign, right, because of more PDF file activities going on in the Catholic Church, right? And you know, guys like Vocab, right? He's got a hard on for the Israelites, right? He don't want to leave us alone, right? Because you know we're like the worst people in the world, you know, threat to the world, right? Threat to everybody, right? We're dangerous, you know. Yeah, you got a hard on for the Israelites and it's kind of pestering us. Maybe you need to look, you know, at home first. You know, maybe you need to, you know, address some of these things that, you know, you and your crew is doing. Right? Maybe you should start with your fellow Christians. Well, your so-called fellow Christians, right? Those are supposed to be that believe in sweet Jesus. Maybe you should start with these dudes, man. Maybe you need to, you know, go and have a word with these guys, man. You know, maybe you need to out all this stuff. You know, all this wicked ass shit that you guys been doing behind closed doors, right? Rather than focusing your attention on us, some small, you know, small in comparison, right, to your billions of so-called Christians throughout the world, you know, that believe in Christianity, so-called, right? Maybe you need to take a look in your mirror, you know, rather than, you know, spending your time trying to fuck with us, you know, because we've got nothing to say to you, right? And you know, there's far more things going on with the so-called Christian church, okay, than there is with us brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, there's far more interesting stuff going on with you lot that you know that you could be reporting on. You know, cursing out, rebuking, man. You know, you could be doing a whole lot, right? And like I said, there's so much more of you, right, to address. You know, but no, that's not what you're getting paid for. So that's why you ain't gonna go do that. You ain't gonna put the spotlight on you and Christianity. You're not gonna go do that, right? But it's whatever, man. Just a suggestion, right? But yeah, we're gonna bring it up though. Okay, we're gonna bring out the wickedness that you men are actually doing on a regular. All right. So we got this article anyway. And they got here, Archbishop of Canterbury resigns. Church of England, not a safe institution. Okay, the Church of England, Christianity is not a safe institution. Yeah, you're damn fucking right it ain't. Right? You don't want to be up in these churches, man. You don't want to be sitting next to these Christians and having these so-called Christians lead you. You're going to lead you down the fucking back door at the back of the church where no one knows about, secret room. taking all kind of little boys and, you know, do you know what? It's just Christianity, this whole Christian identity thing is so fucking BS, man. It's so full of wickedness. Like, so everybody that's involved, man, is doing some kind of wickedness. Even you, Jake, that are in these Christianities, man, you're doing all kinds of fucked up shit with women and adultery and all kinds of things, man. You know, you so-called white people, you like little boys and shit, so you be, you know, going after the choir boys and shit. But it's like everybody that's involved, man, is doing some kind of fucked up wickedness, man. You know, but this is supposed to be the way, right? This is supposed to be, you know, the spirit of the Lord is meant to be with these people. Okay, you man are joking, man. You know, and you want us to join. You want us to join you, Vocab. You want us to believe in your sweet Jesus, and all you mans believe in the same thing. You know, you believe in your sweet Jesus. Yeah, you've got doctrinal differences and that, but as far as you're concerned, as long as you believe in sweet Jesus, then, you know, you can be saved. You know, as long as you preach that the Lord loves everybody, you can be saved, right? That's all you give a shit about. You know? But these men are fucking wicked as hell, man. Doing far more than anything that you try and pin on us brothers, man. Just because we tell you go into slavery, you fucking butt hurt, man. Okay, and that, like, we're the most fucking dangerous people on the planet. It's you guys. You guys and your I forget the number now, however many billion Christians there are in the world. You guys are the most dangerous people, man. Anyway, so yeah, not a safe institution, and others may need to step down, Bishop says. Bishop of Birkenhead, Judy Conolty, which is fucking going off as well. Look, you got a female bishop. That's going off according to scriptures. So what do you man do? Concerning scriptures, man. You break all kind of things, man. Going off in all kinds of ways. Bishop of Birkenhead, Judy Conolty, speaks out a day after Justin Welby stepped down following the publication of a report which found the Church of England covered up sexual abuse by John Smith, a barrister, right? High up in societies and got all these privileged positions or whatever, right? So who led Christian summer camps. So he's meant to be one of those types of dudes that everybody loves and trusts because he's such an outgoing guy and he's good with kids and he runs a summer camp for the kids and people just rate him because he seems like a nice guy, right? And this is the thing, you Christians act like you fucking nice guys, man, but you're the fucking devil, man. Right? It's all fucking bullshit, smoke and mirrors, man. Okay? And like I said, another sexual abuse case, man. You just full of them. Just full of them. This is let's see. So speaking on BBC Radio 4 today, Miss Conolty says she couldn't guarantee there is not abuse still going on in the church. Because it is. Right? So we still have this institutional problem. It's a fucking problem, a pandemic, man. Throughout all these Christian, so-called Christian church, man, because you're fucking wicked, man. It's a synagogue of Satan, man. All these leaders of the Christian world, right? And even a portion of you people that attend, right? It's all just wickedness going on in these places, man. These are not God-fearing places, man. These are nothing but whorehouses and houses of idols, man, houses of wickedness. That's all these places really are. Okay, the Bible is not what they care about in these places, right? They're teaching you false doctrines, and you sitting there shouting about how we've been taught false doctrines by High Priest Arya and the men that came before us and that, but look at what you men are doing. We ain't doing what you're doing, man. We're not doing what you've done, in the name of Christianity. Go around robbing and pillaging the earth, raping the earth. We ain't been doing that. It's you guys, man. Right? You're the worst guys. Acting like Ned Flanders, like, oh, ugly, like you're all fucking nice guys, man. It's for the shit. Anyway. We still have this institutional problem where we are not putting victims and survivors at the center. In some ways, we are not a safe institution. In every way, you're not a safe institution, man. She added that she believes Mr. Welby has done the right thing, but his resignation is not going to solve the problem. It is frustrating me because in many ways we have been working really hard at making churches a safe place. It should be a safe place. It's meant to be a house of God. It's meant to be fucking protected and all kinds of things, right? Sweet Jesus is supposed to be there holding everybody's fucking hand and, everything's supposed to be fucking gravy. They've all been saved, right? Because they believe in Jesus. They've all been saved. It don't fucking look like it. And this is why these Christians are just fucking hypocrites. All of them. But like I said, Vocab, he doesn't want to talk about these things, man. He doesn't want to address the shit that's going on amongst his own congregation, his own believers that believe in Jesus Christ, Instead, he's coming after us. We're not even doing anything. You know what I'm saying? We're not even doing anything, and he's trying to, find a way to fucking tear us down and out us and that kind of stuff. You fucking out yourself, man. When you teach some of these fucking bishops and shit, man, because you're so fucking elite. You're an elite teacher, right? You're the fucking master scholar or whatever you're thinking you are. Right? You want to go teach these man. These man need to be taught. Teach them mans. You know. So it says very possibly some other people should go. I'm not here to name names. See, this is the problem, right? She criticizes, them not really doing too much, right? And that this guy, what's his name? Justin. He resigned, and she said, yeah, that's good, but it doesn't solve the problem, right? So she knows there's a problem, and some man needs to get should resign also, right? But then she goes and says, "Oh, I'm not going to name names," because you men are all protecting them, right? Because that's the issue, right? Because at the beginning it says they covered up sexual abuse by John Smith. They covered it up. They didn't name names. They didn't out them, right? And then she goes around, turns around, and said, "Oh, I'm not going to name names." Well, you're complicit to the fucking what's going on, isn't it? Obviously, you're complicit about you're not going to name names. Very possibly some other people should go. So she knows who, or she thinks she has an idea who should go, or she does know who should go, but she's not going to out them. She's not going to put the heat on that person. And that's because that's what you all do. You all protect each other, man. You're a whole bunch of fucking PDF file rings, man. That's what the Christian church is. You know, that's what these men are doing at the top. It comes after an independent review found Smith, who abused as many as 130 boys and young men at Christian summer camps, could have been brought to justice a decade ago if Mr. Welby had reported him to the authorities in 2013. So this man, he knew what this guy was doing and didn't do shit about it. Protected him, covered for him. Just like this woman, he's doing the same thing, right? Smith died at age 75 in Cape Town 2018 while still under investigation by Hampshire police. So this man, he got to retire, blood, right? He died while under investigation, so he got away with it, just like Jimmy Savile. No justice in this life has been done for him, man. But don't worry, he gonna serve when he comes back into the kingdom as a slave, right? On the plantation. And he ain't got away with it, don't worry. It may look that way right now, but nobody gets away with shit. Let's see. That's pretty much the main point out of the article. There's a second article related to this that I'm going to bring out towards the end. Let me grab this bit here. It says the Church of England safeguarding lead said it's really clear that we fail by allowing that abuse to happen. It's not something that just happens, right? They allow these things to happen, right? Because it's institutionalized. This is what these men do. These men are not fucking what's what I'm looking for? Men of God. These men are not men of God. Right? None of these people are men of God. They don't know the Most High. They don't know His Son. They're teaching a doctrine that is about fucking candy and unicorns and shit, man. They're not teaching you the scriptures truly. They've got their own narrative, their own message that they push. And like I said, the stance that they have is like they don't hate nobody, and they there's no hate in their heart, right? And they love everybody, and they love a little bit too much, maybe, right? maybe that's what it is, right? But this is this doctrine, man. Because you think just because a man talks about love and this, doing, sounding all righteous, you think, oh, this man he's a righteous man. But because we talk about people going to slavery for crimes committed as part of the punishment, as part of justice by the Heavenly Father, we're evil and we're wicked. Just because we tell you what it is and how it is, But you come out speaking like Ned Flanders, and you can get away with all kinds of shit. You're not fucking playing that, man. Let's see what you fucking Edomites play. Says it's really clear that we failed by allowing that abuse to happen and by allowing it to be covered up. It's hard, but I can't begin to imagine what it feels like to be a victim or a survivor of abuse. Whatever. So they're trying to make it sound like they feel bad. Whatever, man. It now shows that he's taken some action, and I think it also means that the focus can be turned on other people who knew and haven't done anything about it, he said. Well, not this woman. She don't want to say no names. Whoever this woman is. Whatever fucking name was. She don't want to say no names, so she ain't gonna fucking help. You know? Fucking Bishop, whatever fucking face was. She don't want to help. There are deep and fundamental issues of not just practice but culture or safeguarding that need to be taken seriously. Yeah, these bishops and popes, they don't care about you, man. They don't care about your health and your safety. These men are the devil, all of them. All right, and they're there to exploit people's, faith and trust. That's what they're doing, right? You think that your children are safe with them going to a summer camp with this man or whatever, because he's such a nice guy. He would never do such a thing like that because he believes in God, right? These men are just devils. They're all devils, man. Man, I ain't letting my child ain't going no fucking with no fucking strangers. I'll tell you that for nothing. You know, if you have to go, if you want to go on a school trip that badly, man, I gotta go with him, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be there, or his mum or whatever, man. You think I'm gonna let my child alone with these demons? Nah, there's demons everywhere, man. And the closer they are to children, man, the higher the chances are that they're fucking PDF files and shit, man. Okay, that's just being real, man. The schools and shit, like, can't trust that shit, really. You know, can't trust that shit. All these strangers around your children and shit. Fuck that. This is what did the report find? The Mackin Review and Smith subjected boys and young men in the UK and Africa, he went global with this shit, to traumatic physical, sexual, psychological, and spiritual attacks. I don't know about spiritual attacks, man. Do witchcraft on them, permanently marking their lives. Right? The abuse is said to have taken place across 5 decades, man. This shit's just sickening. But we're the worst. We're the worst of the worst, right? The Hebrew Israelites, we're just the worst. GMS is just the worst. You know, because we tell you, man, you're going into slavery because you're wicked, and that the Most High has ordained you to be going to slavery because of your wickedness and your crimes against the Israelites. You know, and against humanity. But we're the worst. You need to go into you need to go into captivity. There's no two ways about it. You need to go into captivity, man. You need to be stopped on all levels. You need to be fucking stopped, man. Okay, we don't feel bad at the fact that's gonna happen to you. You don't feel bad. That's the judgment the Most High has against you, man. We don't give a fuck, man. Okay, you need to go into slavery, all of you, right? Because you can't fucking act right. So the report concluded he might have been brought to justice had Mr. Willoughby formally reported it to police soon after it was appointed, as he was appointed as Archbishop 11 years ago. Well, we knew Smith having worked at some of the Christian summer camps he ran in the 1970s. He's probably fucking complicit. He was a part of it. He's probably doing it too. So the Mackin Review said there was no evidence that they had maintained any significant contact after that. Mr. Willoughby said he had no idea of suspicion of the abuse before 2013. Yeah, sure. Whatever, man. Of course you're going to fucking say that. You're going to say, yeah, I knew the whole fucking time. He said he's going to be on the block, then, isn't it? Fucking. This place is a joke. All right, before I go on to the next article, let's go get some scriptures, man. So, I'm sorry that was a bit long, innit? But yeah, vocab, maybe you need to, talk to these guys, man. You need to talk to your brethren, right? Your brethren and sort this shit out, man. Why are you leaving it for us to sort out? You know, why are you leaving it for us to analyze and criticize and bring out the scriptures on it? You know, that's your job. That's your brethren, man. You fucking go sort them out, man. Leave us alone, man. Sort your own shit out. Tidy your own house. Right? But Matthew chapter 7 verse 1 says, judge not that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Right? So applying it to this, you know, to this situation between us and you, Vocab, and you know, your obsession with the Israelites and how we're so wrong and we're twisted, right? Twisted individuals and evil because, you know, we've got twisted, you know, interpretation of the scriptures and whatever. You know, but consider your own self and consider your own doctrine. Consider your own fucking peoples, man. Yeah, considering your own fucking church. Okay, and you bunch of fucking hippie Jesus lovers, leper lovers, right? Consider yourself, bro. Don't worry about us, man. Okay, you better sort that the beam in your own eye first, man. Before you start trying to go and preach to everybody else. You know? So then why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thy own eye? Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote out of thine eye, and you trying to, you know, give us the correct truth and the correct breakdowns, but you don't know shit. You don't deal with the eschatology, and you don't know nothing, and yet you wanna tell us everything. You know, using the words I think, and maybe we should, and things like this. Maybe we should look at it like this. And what do you mean maybe? We're not coming out with maybes, man. We're telling you what it is and what it isn't. You know, but you're struggling because you're struggling, right? You're struggling against the Hebrew Israelites and the doctrine that we come out with, and all you can do is, you know, play that emotional stance, okay, that, you know, usually tugs on people, you know, to get some kind of support, right? But people don't give a fuck about Christianity no more. Okay, that's a dying thing among white people. You know, and among Jake, it's a dying thing. Christianity's dying among our people, man. So, you know, you're struggling, and so you have to come with this bullshit. But, you know, it's whatever, man. Like I said, you better fucking check for your own guys first, right? So thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye. So you better have your own shit first, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye, right? So we ain't gonna fucking listen to you and your bullshit, right? Considering what you man have been doing this whole time and the problems you got going on. You know, like I say, you trying to make us like we're fucking some type of criminal or some shit. You know, anytime a so-called black person that is somewhat connected to Hebrew Israelites or whatever, you trying to paint that broad brush on all the camps. You know, but like I said, you don't apply the same thing to you and yours, man. You know, but we can easily do that because there's far more. Hey, I'll tell you this: there's far more cases with you guys than there is with us. I'll tell you that. You ain't gonna go scanning through a whole bunch of fucking news articles to find shit on you, man. Right? Because incidents, you know, involving so-called Negroes or whatever, right? You know, that are connected to this Hebrew Israelite thing or whatever. Okay, they're very few and far between, man. And like I said, you know, not usually part of GMS. It's just some bug out that, you know, had the you know, their own version of the doctrine that they're operating under, and they weren't going to do some crazy shit. But you know, just add the, you know, bug outs, man. But hey, among you Christian men, there's a whole lot of shit going on all the damn fucking time. All the damn fucking time. Okay, whether it's to do with children, you know, or shooting up places, whatever the case may be, man, you Christians are always doing some fucking crazy shit. All the damn fucking time. You know? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14 said, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to the works, right? So you so-called white people have positioned yourself as you know, the ambassadors of God and the Bible and the church and all these kinds of things, right? You're like you're like the gatekeepers to all these things, the mainstream of Christianity, right? We have to go through you and be taught by you to receive the knowledge of God, right? and how to get to heaven and all this stuff. You're the one, posting up to be these people. But look at what you're doing. All these people in these positions, look at what you're doing, man. And you want us to respect you and to listen to you and to give a fuck about what you got to say? Man, that's rich. That is hella rich, man. Right? Like I said, man, this, what you see, this mainstream Christianity, all Christianity that's run by the so-called white man, that's been taught by the so-called white man, is nothing but a synagogue of Satan. Okay, and we want no dealings with that. So we ain't got nothing to hear, or you ain't got no place to listen to you, Vocab, at all. For anything that you say, any of your arguments. So again, you put yourself up to be these righteous people, these nice guys on the earth, because you don't talk about slavery. You talk about loving everybody. So you must be the good guys, right? Yeah, well, I'm sure I'm sure these bishops and these priests, they all taught that shit. I'm sure they all taught that shit. Yeah, they're just nice people, right? But then you got your fucking son bent over a fucking table somewhere, man. It's fucked up. It says verse 15, therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works. Right, so it's all going to be revealed in due time, man. And like I said, things are coming out. Christianity's looking bad on multiple fronts. Doctrinal and just because shit's vile. The institution's vile, man, and not safe. Man, are saying it from their own mouth now. It's not fucking safe. Right? But you hold the majority of Christians on the planet. Well, all the Christians on the planet, But truly, we're the only real Christians, on the earth. Okay, the Israelites that believe, right? Not you guys, man. But you're supposed to be those guys that, hold the keys, basically, to, be reunited with God, right? Or however you want to put it. Right? This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way. You're nothing but a broad gate in this world. Okay, with everything else in it, all these other religions, you're just part of that broad gate. Right? So that leadeth to destruction. Right? These ideologies, these doctrines that you promote, that you push in the earth, man, it's just part of that wide gate that leadeth to destruction. It's not a straight way by any stretch of the imagination. Right? And you can see the evil and wickedness that's going on inside it. Right? It says that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in fret. Right? That's why there's like, is it 4 billion Christians or whatever? Because it's fucking wide. And everybody that's a part of that, man, is going to be destroyed. Verse 14, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. Okay, that, like I said, that institution does not lead to life. And few be there that find it. And that's why you got people dropping out the churches. That's why you get in, Jake coming to the realization of being an Israelite. You Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're starting to understand and to see and, believe, okay, that you're an Israelite, man. Right? It's Acts chapter 5, verse 38. Yeah. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. That's what we keep telling you, man. We don't want to fucking talk to you. You don't need to talk to us. I don't see what your obsession is. Right? Why you got such a hard on for the Hebrew Israelites, man. Because if you believe we don't have the truth, then one day we'll just fizzle out and nothing will come of it. It's not something you should have to worry about, man. As if it's like it's some type of threat. If the Most High is not with it, how could it be a threat? We all know that it also would have fizzled out, and that's why we don't care about Christianity, because we know Christianity is not a threat. Even though it's like fucking, 4 billion of you, man, you're still not a threat. You understand? We don't care about what's going on with Christianity. We don't care what's going on with all these different religions and their numbers and all this shit. It's completely irrelevant to us, man. Your doctrine is irrelevant. Everything is irrelevant. Vocab, you're irrelevant. You're not a concern to nobody, man. but you're awfully concerned with us. Okay, when there's really no need to be, right? Because there's nothing you could do about it anyway. We've all picked our sides. Just run with it. Run with it, man, and we'll just find out at the end. Who had the truth, who didn't have the truth, man. Like I said, we're not actively doing anything to nobody, so we're not a threat on that level either. You're just everything you're doing is just wasting your own energy, man. But I guess you got to make a living somehow, right? So I guess we're the flavor of the century type thing, But there's no real reason for you to fucking do what you're doing, against us, other than the fact that you're just here to scoff and to persecute us, okay, which is scriptural. So that is your only place in all of this, man. It's just to be that. Okay, you're not out here professing your faith like you're doing something to defend your faith. You're not doing that. So anyway, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. Right? Just how we feel about you, your works, your Christianity, all 4 billion, the whole 4 billion of you, or whatever, man, is going to come to naught. Okay, we ain't gonna worry about you, man. The Most High gonna sort you out. Right? The Most High gonna make sure you get put in chains and whatever. We ain't gonna do nothing. Actively do anything to accomplish this. Okay, we've just been out there assigned to teach, fish for the elect. That's all. And you're just mad that hey, we're saying hey, not everybody can be part of the elect. It's as simple as that. These other nations can't be a part of the elect. You got to be an Israelite first, right? And even beyond that, you got to be chosen by the Lord, man. Right? That's what we're telling you, right? But obviously, this upsets people. Verse 39 says, "But if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it." Right? So, either the Most High is with it or he's not. It's either gonna crash and burn or it's gonna thrive. And this is what scares you because hey, we have the momentum. Okay, yeah, we're small and we're supposed to be small, so that's all good. But we have the momentum. We have the understanding. Okay, we have the truth. And that's what's bugging you guys out, man. Because you don't want it to be the truth. You don't want it to be with us. You don't want us to be right. Yeah, and that's okay. It is what it is at the end of the day. But it's not going to stop what we're doing. Right? The Most High going to have to stop it. You ain't going to do shit. But if it be of God, you cannot overthrow it, lest happy be found even to fight against the Most High. And that's what you guys are doing out there, beginning with Vocab. You're out there trying to fight against the Most High and the prophecies. Something that you don't understand anyway. So you're just doing this shit in ignorance, man. We know he's probably set up and paid to come against us, but you don't really know the fucking the gravity of the shit that you're involved in, man. You're just a fucking useful idiot. He thinks he knows some shit. All right, but that's just what it is. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12, right? And this is going into the Canaanites, right? That, in the land before we took it over, right? And much like the Canaanites, land of the Canaanites, a lot of this is going on in the churches, man, right? And I just wanted to bring it at that point. Let's have a see. Yeah, I just want to get the point. All right, this is verse 4 here. It says, "Whom thou hatest for doing most odious works of witchcraft and wicked sacrifice." That's what's going on in these churches, man. All these closed doors in the Vatican and shit with the cardinals and shit. They would just be doing all wicked ass shit in there, man. And also those merciless murderers of children and devourers of men's flesh and feasts of blood. They probably indulge in all that shit as well, man. Like I said, you're probably little boys and shit in the churches or wherever. Right? So with their priests out of the midst of their idolatrous crew, they worship idols. You see what this guy got on his head right here. You can't see the whole hat, but you got the fishes on it. This is the the worship of Dagon. Right? He was a fish god in back in it was a Philistine god. right? And when you see the whole hat is like a fish head with its mouth open. And they say it's got the fish on it, and it's supposed to represent Yahweh Shai in some type of way because he multiply fish or whatever. It's stupid. The way they got these, the reasons why they have these things, it's all fucking stupid, man. And they just hiding idol worship behind these things. I don't know what the staff's about. I ain't really looked at the staff before, and I can't really zoom in right now, but there's probably some interesting details on that. Whatever, right? But yeah, it's all bullshit, man. These men are nothing but idol worshippers. Said with their priests out of the midst of their idolatrous crew, and the parents that kill with their own hands souls destitute of help. All right. So, but this is what the Christian church is, man. Or the so-called Christian church is. That's why I say you people are not really Christians, man. Okay, whether you're an Israelite in their congregation or not, you're not really Christian. You're not really believers or followers. You just follow men and their bullshit doctrines, man. And that's why you're convinced that the Lord come to save everybody and all this, man. The Lord's a white man and all this shit, which is all a lie. This is Joel chapter 15, verse 34. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and the fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. Right? Like I said, just full of lies and hypocrisies, man. Okay, here it is. You're meant to be the most holiest people on the earth, the people closest to God, right? Because we just fucking niggers, right? We're just niggers. We don't know nothing about God. We're just gangbangers, and we're just violent people. We don't know nothing about God. We don't know nothing about scripture. We didn't go to Christian theology college or university or whatever, so we don't know shit. But here it is, you man know all this stuff, right? And it's you guys that are doing all this fucking madness. How is this making any sense? You're meant to be better than us, right? So-called white man's supposed to be better than us. Right? This place is full of shit. It's full of hypocrisy, man. But yeah, I read it again. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. Right? They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity. Their own belly prepareth deceit. This is Matthew 23, verse 25. It says, Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye may clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. Right? Like I say, you set yourselves up to be these types of people in the world, basically, the leaders of Christianity, right? That's what these guys are set up to be, these bishops and these popes and whatever, right? And so you have all this appearance, right? But inside is wickedness, right? Full of extortion and excess. So thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto white sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, right? Because I said they put all the fucking regalia on, so they look like the important people and the holy people and whatever. Right? But what does that shit really mean? What does the outside appearance matter? Surely what's on the inside matters the most, right? But this is all a fucking show. It says, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead man's bones and of all uncleanness. And this is why they're out here popping little boys and shit. Even so, you also outwardly appear righteous unto men. Right? All these Christians do the same shit, right? They appear righteous. Okay, like I said, they speak the soft words that you think, oh yeah, he's really holy because he just, he talks about charity and love and all these things, and they talk the game of someone that you think is holy, right? Based on common perception of Christianity, not from the scriptures, but just from the religion. Right, because they got you believing that this is what a righteous person is, someone that just talks love, 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 you know, and just, you know, gives to Oxfam or some shit, you know, funding these wicked ass organizations that's out there kidnapping children and shit. Anyway, right? Even so, you also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within you are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because you build the tombs of the prophets and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous. That's what I really wanted. So, I say it's all a show, a portrayal, right? You put on the show, you make it look nice, and everybody's, you know, deceived by it. But like I said, you're doing all this wickedness behind the scenes. Okay, and that's why we don't believe no Christian talking about they love everybody, man. It's fake. It's fake. It's all bullshit. I don't trust none of you, man. Right, what I might do, because I'm running out of time, I'll go work soon, so I might make the second part of this video another time, on the other article that I had. I'm going to close out with this. Matthew chapter 15 verse 7. Ye hypocrites, well did Isaiah prophesy of you, saying, this people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth, and honoreth me with their lips. Which you're not really doing, because like I said, you believe in you know, Jesus the leper, Christ, right? Who's not actually in the scriptures, right? So you don't really honor the Heavenly Father at all, or his Son, right? But you act like you do. You know, you believe that you do, right? And you like to convince everybody else that you do, right? But you don't, right? It says, the people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me, their mind, because they're not really connected to these scriptures at all. They're not being taught the right way, so their mind is well out there, man. Not even close. Right? The scripture says, he that believeth on me, as the scripture have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water, man. You don't believe in the scriptures as the scriptures say. You don't believe in the Lord as the scriptures say. You've got your own ideology that has been preached to you. That you've been fed by these wicked ass popes and bishops and priests and whatever. You know, this wicked ass doctrine, which is being, you know, paraded around as righteous in the earth. But look at your teachers, man. You know, look where it's come from. Right? It says, but in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. This is what Christianity, you know, the mainstream Christianity has. These 4 billion Christians have this doctrine of men, this ideological sense of love. God loves everybody. God is here to save all men and women. You know, when this is not true, man. You know, that's why Vocab's got his replacement theology and all this shit, man. It's just bullshit. You know. But yeah, like I said, maybe Vocab should have a word. You know, lay off us for a bit, and, you know, get on your fellow man, your fellow Christian man. You know, those that believe in your God. You know, they need help. You know, they're in a crisis right now. They need your help, right, to sort things out, because you're the great Vocab, where you can, you know, spit a quick 16 on them and convince the minds, you know, change the hearts of your congregation, man, to do the right thing and stop being PDF files and you know, idol worshippers and all these types of things. You know, maybe that's what you're set up for. You know, just leave us the fuck alone, man. You know, you got something more pressing that requires your attention, man. But anyway, I'm gonna end it there. Lord willing, this has been edifying, and I'll catch you brothers and sisters on the next video. So till next time, I say shalom.